The story so far. Alia and her Robot 6 have found the smoking wreck of Janiki Remba's ship. Oh god, so loud. Along with a final message intended for Professor Miari, the roboticist was looking for the vault, an ancient observatory believed to hold the only hope of preventing a darkness from overtaking the nebula. But why had Renba been hiring laborers to dig on a moon near Elbereth? Meanwhile, Alia has found something else, a crude map pointing to an unknown moon. Will it explain what brought Renba to the cyclones? Hi everyone, this is Brukel, part 3 of Heaven's Vault, I think it was called, right? I'm trying to get these into like 1 hour intervals, so it's actually a little more watchable. But why was Renba here? There can't be anything to find. No one's ever lived here. There's no organic matter in the soil, mistress. I would suggest this moon has always been as you see it now. At least by mistress we know it's the robot talking. I do not know what he's looking for. I only know that he found it and he lived. He's the laborer who got his arm broken, right? And we're totally recording. Sweet, I'm a pro at this. Oh, the movement feels a little less terrible. Interesting. Nice. Honestly, I wish this game never took away movement control from the player. That's definitely a pet peeve of mine when games do that. Which way, Yazzie? Follow me. You're trailing behind me. What is this? What do you mean to follow? Contraption. Equipment. I knew there would be something here. But what is it, mistress? Some kind of winch? But for winching what? There are tracks running from it. Made for a cart, I suppose. Someone was building something. Neat. Not for robots. It's a powerful frame. There's something etched here. Is it a word? I mean, this must have been recent, right? But this is not an ancient site, mistress. Aberrathians carve ancient symbols for luck. So, Alberthians know the language. I've got one of these words in my notebook, but I can't make out the rest. Bless must be something to do with God, right? Maybe knowledge. Let's go with knowledge. Or fire. What part of this is fire? Oh, that thing. Knowledge. What's this have to do with light? This is so random sometimes. It has some kind of algorithm going on, because a whole lot of these element characters use, like light, fire, water, they also have this twirly character. That's again why knowledge kind of makes sense for me, because it's like God element, you know, that could be knowledge, I think. Things and stuff. Bless, knowledge, book. Pilgrim. Pilgrim's not final. Fear is final. I don't know, fear is not really useful. Fear has so many characters. Bless, knowledge, stay, book, stand. I don't know. House doesn't make sense at all. Place, maybe. Book doesn't really make sense. I don't know. Stand or place? I'll go with place. Whatever. Bless, knowledge, place. A blessing. For stability, I suppose. I don't know. I might not be knowledge. Kinda wish there was a run button. Mistress, I must warn you, I do not trust him. I do not believe he is being honest with you. I suspect there's something here of value he wishes to retrieve. By the
There are
goddess.
tents, carts, ropes and platforms. Rember must have had an army working here. And yet he left it all behind. Just like that.
Here's what we did for him, Mickey's. The pit we dug is within, and it is deep. In the tent, he means? Must be some pit. What did Remba find? An eagle? I do not know. There's the card. I mean, there's more than one card. We dug deep into the rock below. This is heavy equipment, something etched in the metal. We are finding these things so much. I mean, it is a part of the game I am enjoying quite a bit, the whole language deciphering thing. I don't know another game that does anything like it. Except No Man's Sky has, though I've never played the game, I only really heard of the mechanic. Harvest, and okay, we have an ant here. And we have, oh, is that harvest? That can't be the ancient word for harvest. Oh no. Oh, that's another people. I like it. Could be love too, actually. Where have I seen the enter? None of these are final. Actually, the triangle could be anything. Actually, all of these are candidates, honestly. Are there no other? What are other related words? Are there any other related words? Because these are all useless. Because they all have question marks. I'm just gonna go with people, I suppose. People and plant. Yeah, that's why plants and harvest kind of made sense to me. Could be iron. Maybe it's stone and earth. Let's go with rock. Rock and earth. Let's do it. Feels like I'm wrong about it. Where did Remba get all this from? From Elbereth, I suppose. I would suggest it comes from a mine or a quarry. I would believe it is itself old. I don't know how. You just teleport all this stuff from the ship onto the hopper on the surface. Like, I don't know how these operations work with the technology here. How long did all this take? I don't know, Mickey's. He used workers in shifts, a few weeks and then change. The work was hard, the air here is thin. No way in around here, though. But what was Remba looking for? Why go to all this effort? He did not say. And I was no longer here when he found it. Whatever it was. So all this was built before Renba went to Mercy. Renba must have found something here, something that led him into the cyclones, the robe and brooch perhaps, but how did he find this place? He can't have just stumbled across it, and why was he looking for anything anyway? Yeah, man. So we can't go in this way. Is there nothing from here until over there? Oh, no, I wanted to, why are both of them Y? So do all Yoxians get given robots, Mickeys? Are they attached to you as children, perhaps? I'm not from Yox, I'm from Elbereth. Yes, Mickeys, of course. My mistake. Jeez. Wait, no, I want to check the card first. As annoying as that may be. Around the tent. No more pushing Y. Of a similar age to the previous, this one's also inscribed symbols etched deep into the metal. This is broken off. Stone. Or? No, come on. I've got another element. Could be air. Yay! Stone. And stones must be correct too. Oh, nice. Ropes, ports, points. Oh, that's a different symbol. Oh, so it's not an element kind of thing. Moves great stones would make sense to me if it just moves great stones. How old are you, Yazi? 34, misters. I began working in the market when I was 8. 34? You could have been at the orphanage with me and Oroi. An orphanage would have been luxury. My parents sold me to her. Oh, jeez. Can interact here. Come on. Another carving. We know 3 of these words. Yeah, I see stone in there. I also see move in there. Oh, and is that myself? Okay. Oh, knowledge. Oh, myself? No. I don't know. Knowledge might be wrong. Okay. Yay. Skull, yeah. It's probably not I either. Though, we and I, maybe? You? Oh, if this was you. These also make sense. Definitely not skull. I don't think it's skull. Stones has... Maybe that's plural, this little wavy thing on the left. These stones should move. Must move. Do not move. It has to have a cross. I'm gonna go with do not. These stones do not move. A request for strength, added by builders to keep buildings safe. Writing must seem like magic to those who can't read. Maybe I should play No Man's Sky sometime. Not the kind of game I usually play. Then you will understand. There's an opening somewhere. Around the back, Mickey's. Oh, he knows? Can I get this prompt again, please? My scanners do not suggest there's anyone inside, as I told you. They all left. Oh, the knot's old. Hard to... There. We just cut our way in there. Oh, I'll wait out here. Why is a good question. There is a large winch inside Mickey's which I do not intend to meet again. You will forgive me, I hope. I'm gonna regret this. 6. You stay with Yazi. I cannot, mistress. My primary focus is your well-being, not his, and there is a pit in there. There may also be an eagle. If Yazi were to go back to the ship 6, alright, there is not... Yeah, let's just say alright. I'd rather have him with me too. You're with me, 6.
Darkness.
Mistress, watch your step.
An enormous pit had been cut into the rock below. It must have taken days to do, weeks even.
Yep. What could be down here to be worth all this? And the camera directed me this way. Oh, was there a path? I didn't see it fast enough, but I'm guessing there's something up here too. It's very dark in here. Indeed, mistress. Guess this is what you crushed Jesse's arm. They rebuilt it, kept on working. Mistress, I do not think Renba had an ethical core, mistress. There's something over there. Some kind of machine on that platform. Lifting equipment, but not very good lifting equipment. Whatever Master Renba was doing here, mistress, he was doing it secretly, not well. Oh boy, how do you know that? I think Renba might have been well suited to his robots. An inscription. I wonder how many of these I miss. Is that we again? There's a few words in this one. I mean, they... oh, was it this? Myself. Oh, I thought it was these. I believe I remember the word this. And then... oh. Huh? Wait. Oh, because it's not an element. I have no theories on this really. Read. Is there a way to identify verbs? Carry this. Follow this. Carry this. Load. Let's go with that. Could be house too, but could still change my mind. But carry this load. Equally, it might say cheese runs amok, mistress, since the carvers do not know what they were carving. True enough. I don't know. What's the point of blocking me here? I don't know. Collisions. I really wonder how they made this game. I want to see the engine. This seems rickety. Go slowly, mistress. I don't trust it. Not in the dark. There must be something down there. Even if there was, you told me not able to see it. So we're not going down that way, it seems. So Yazi is either trying to betray me right now, or he's getting himself killed, or both. It's usually how the trope goes. Oh, is that gonna turn on the lights? This is what I saw from the winch platform. Oroi would love this. Maybe Renba bought it from her. It is a generator, mistress. Your friend Oroi most likely made it. Let's see now. What does it generate power out of, though? Do they have, like, gasoline in this world?
Wooden walkways spiraled down, held together by ropes and luck. You could tell this place was built by Elberethians.
Those walkways look unbelievably dangerous, mistress. Only more terrifying now that we can see what's down there. This whole thing feels oddly like walking into a trap. Walkways poised to collapse, a pit big enough to hold an eagle. And yet you intend to walk into it. Of course I intend to walk into it. The only way to understand a trap is to trigger it. That is possibly the stupidest thing I've heard, mistress. Here goes. When they say eagle, do they actually mean one of their ships? The walkway is extremely badly made, mistress. I'll stay up here. 6 is not happy. Test the board. Why don't you go first, 6? I'm kinda curious what happens. Why don't you go first, 6? Thank you, mistress, but no, I refuse. It is not safe. Don't you have to do what I say? I'll go if you don't. Quite acceptable. Mistress, you can jump. You are also less heavy than me. Is that right? Is he heavier? Fine then. I go by the waters. I go by the waters. Oh, is that a trope thing? Ha! Made it. For reference, mistress, the next plank appears worse. Here goes. Is it gonna seesaw? Waters above. That was a little close. Not that way then. What other way is there? There's no way I could jump that. Obviously not. I mean, is that right? Is there another way down? There's only one other way down, mistress. Perhaps now we can leave? I could drop down. Maybe. There's sand down there. I'm sure you're aware of the flaw with that idea, mistress. Oh. What about the drop down? Cross back, this plank look... I'm probably gonna crack it anyway, aren't I? This plank was loose. I could probably drag it. The hopper will not work under the tent canopy. Is that right? If you fall, you will not fly up again. Drag the plank. I'm sure I can do this. This is going to work out fine. You worry so much, 6. Excellent. Lay plank. With luck, that should hold. With luck, yay. Move the plank back. No. Wish me luck, 6. Easy, that wasn't so bad. I'm about to crash. No, I'm not. But there's no way for me to follow, mistress. Then stay there. You can keep watch. For your common sense. You have clearly dropped it somewhere. Come, climb down. You, can you see what's down there? Digging equipment. Now come back up! Well, there's certainly something buried here, but I can't make it out. Oh, it actually is a ship. Whatever it is, mistress, it has been down here for some considerable time. What's happening? There's something, an edge, and another ladder. Wait, before I go down there. I mean, I kind of have to check out everything anyway, I suppose. I mean, why is he still panicking? I'm already down here now. Might be crocodiles and snakes. I can't really see anything. Piles of cloth. Piles of cloth. It must be almost 950 years old, mistress. Strong canvas. It's sailcloth. 6. This thing down here. It's a boat! Possible, mistress. It is far too large to fly. Have you checked that? It is extremely big, mistress. Based on the curvature of the hull, 20 to 30 times the size of the Nightingale. But when they say eagle, what do they mean? Like I thought that was already a ship. I can't imagine how such a boat could be launched. The uprivers here are barely strong enough to lift the Nightingale into the sky. Ooh, maybe they used to be stronger. That'd be interesting. Maybe the uprivers were stronger in the past. Why didn't Janiki use robots for the dig? It must have taken forever to excavate all this. I believe the answer is obvious, mistress. Well, Six, enlighten me. Why didn't Renbai use robots? Robots cannot keep secrets, mistress. Every robot has a master. Renbai didn't want Mary to know? He must have known it was valuable before he started. What just happened? Ow. I tripped on something. Oh, I have a health bar now, but I'm alright. Oh, I've seen that bar before. I never realized it was feel the ground. Whatever I tripped over, I cannot find it now. Let's trip over it again. I wonder why Yasi is up to what. Yeah, with luck, he has not stolen your ship, mistress. Oh, here's something. A wooden spar inset with metal rings for ropes? Of course he hasn't. How could he fly it with only one arm? Ba 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 ba. Unless he's lying about the arm. Maybe he's born that way. With an inside-out elbow. Another plank, longer than the ones higher up. Will this one hold? Mistress, I beseech you, if I might remind you, if you break your leg down there, you will stay here until it heals. Well, here goes. I mean, we're not even that high up here. I assumed you heard the plank creaking, mistress. Ay, ay, ay. Bits of metal, fittings, eyelets, hooks, spare parts, and something else. There's something here. A scroll of blackened paper dating from the Empire. On it something written. Sorry, I had to sneeze. This is the end of a longer line of text. Source. Could be source. I don't see it. It's not into. Is there another source in there? No. There's no does not. I guess we have an off. Source of something. I don't know, dude. Oh wait! I didn't see that. No, wait, no. Never mind. No. Is that really all we got? Those can't be the glyphs for source after all. Oh, is it wind? Oh, it could be wind. Could also be blessing. Actually, no, it couldn't really be blessing. I mean, I'm not gonna rule it out, but I'm gonna think it's wind for now. Because in that case, bless would be a combination of God and wind, which I can kind of wrap my head around. So, then how do you know that's? Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Precious stars. We got holy. No, we don't. How's that holy? I don't get it. Oh, it has that symbol in common. And pray. Nah, I don't think we have anything here. Wind of. How would it be winds? Words? Stars, precious. Let's go with precious, because we need an adjective. No, we don't actually. Let's go with wind of stars. Wind of winds of... I don't know. Illuminate, death, carry. I don't know. I don't know. It's very close to the illuminate character. That's just... I kinda like sky in here. It makes the most sense. Thematically at least. Wind of stars of sky. I don't know. Makes enough sense for now. Who knows if all those users of the language even use the language right. This comes from the same site as the page and the chest we found before, I think. This should make the moon depicted in the hermitage wall. Something. Rather, words and sentences. Yes. Another generator. This is a fast travel to get back up. Oh! I didn't expect that. Coming back across. Mistress, I cannot advise. I cannot advise, mistress. Oh no. He could have just hopped down from that height. Mistress, are you alright? Ooch. I'm alright, more or less. The clothes pile here, it broke my fall. The metal ring. A metal ring? It's a hatch. And it's etched with symbols of ancient. A lot of them too. Buried hatch. Let me think. Carry crystals from serpents, that's out there. Godlight. Serpent's eye. Yeah, it has to be eye. Nothing else makes sense. And serpent is so specific, it's probably serpent. Carry crystals from serpent's eye. What's a serpent's eye? Snakes?! There can't be snakes here. Not after all this time. Oof. Wait, before we do that, let's check this out again. There's an inscription here. Were we not able to read it earlier? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, we're recording, right? Yeah, we are. Just checking. Wooden spar. We have the off in the middle, sure. Is that all we got? Life. Oh, life could make sense. I don't know, it could be any of these really, I don't know. Life of... Sequence reminded me a bit of my translation. Worth? Life of... I got nothing. Could be any of these. I mean, wait, maybe it's not life. Maybe it's song or breath or bird. No, breath of truth. Song. Any of these would work. What does big have to do with this? Is it just that dot? And crystals has this thing. I don't know. It's probably not life. I don't know. Let's go with song of. I don't know. Let's go with beauty. Could be truth. I don't know, dude. Actually, probably not. Probably completely wrong. Where are the snakes at? I peer down into the dusty, gloomy space. Mistress, please do not stick your arm in there. Stick my arm in there. Maybe I can just... Mistress, there's something here. Oh, there's something here. I found something. Some kind of glass gems. Low light? Or is it iolite? Indeed, mistress. Close the hatch. Oh, I guess we're closing the hatch. Alright then. So where did they find you, Six? Me, mistress. Like most robots on yachts, I was chopped carefully free from a concrete wall on the lower level. Coming back up. Thought he'd be happy to hear that. You were buried down there? Indeed. I understand it to be not uncommon to find robots that way. We occur, I am told, like potatoes. Do not remember being down there. Trapped? No. I barely remember my activation. Oh, there we go. That's interesting. Is there no other way? Oh, there. You have to move the camera for that. Good as new. Fine then. I am not going back down there again. And now we crack here, that'd be funny. Thank you, mistress. The probability of collapse was steadily rising. So, I don't know what we just acquired. I still want to check here. We never walked here. There might be something here. Are we just leaving this generator on, actually? I mean, you can't turn it off. Just checking if you can sprint in this game. Quite a tarp they put over the place. Let's get back to the ship. Yazzie, what are... Oh, did he knock us out or something?
My head felt like it had been cracked open. I was not aboard the Nightingale.
By the rivers. Did something fall on me?
And there was no sign of the robot.
Where am I? I should be able to cut the cords with the sword. The rope's tough. Did you hear that? She's awake, Yazzie. They'll be coming. It's simple. She has a ship, we need to leave. There's no time to lose. A figurine carved from wood. I think it dates from the early Empire. Rescued from the dig, I suppose. And here's an inscription on its head. What was the middle again? This one is several words. Is that blessing or... I don't know, it's just God. Empress. Doesn't quite match C. We have holds. I'm convinced my translation of holds is correct now. That's neat. Wood God holds. Sailcloth. What does it have to do with holy? I don't actually see what it has to do with holy. Wait, what? Why? Huh? Is it just the dot? Come on. Pilgrim. Crystals. Sky. I think it's too long for sky. Sky god holds. Temple god holds. Sailcloth. Wood god holds. I guess we'll go with sailcloth because I don't know. And this has to do with light. This could be... Oh, if this was stars, that would make sense. Actually, all of these could make sense. Holy... No, what's it? Sailcloth god holds... life? It's on a figurine, right? So... Let's go with all, I guess. I think this comes from the same place as the dull crystal I found here earlier. We can't just leave her here. The food is all about gone, the water too. I mean, lucky that I came, right? She's from Yox, she has a robot. If I can't come for you, someone will come for her. I've got to find 6. 6 has the hopper. Alright, I've got what I wanted. Time to go. There's no more time to waste. Good solid glass. I could maybe smash it, sure. Cut through. One last slice. They've gone. By all the waters, Alia, but you're in trouble now. Why did I smash the lamp? They're going for the ship. Ugh, there's an invisible wall here. I don't like invisible walls. Something gleaming. What's this? This is a copper cook's knife, dating from at least the earliest Empire period. And there's something carved on the hilt. Didn't we see this exact blade before? It hurts... What did he say? It hurts something? There's a few words in this one. Goddess? Or... keep... me... safe? I can add my translation for me to my dictionary now. Strong, fast, high. I mean, the thing at the start kind of looks adjective-y, I guess, so holy. So godlike is holy, that makes sense. What does they have to do with it? The circle and crystal. I'm gonna go with strong. I like having it mean strong. That will do for now. Oh, she doesn't think it's right. This comes from the same place as the sword and the spherical device that I acquired on Elbereth. That suggests people commonly frequented both of the two locations. This should help us locate the site. But that's not all. It seems to be a pen made of brass. I would estimate it dates from the Holy Empire, and there is an inscription on the nib. Sorry. This one's a phrase run together. Oh, that's I. Yes, that's I. This really means this? Okay. Yeah, it probably doesn't mean beauty. Robot. Not quite. Do we have this in here? Oh, we do. My translation beauty isn't right anymore. How do you know? I declare... I have no idea. This entrance. I've not seen anything even close to this next word. I declare this be... truth. Because it's on a pen. I declare this be truth. I think that's right. I think this comes from the same source as the scroll I found here before. This will make the moon depicted in the hermitage wall... Oh, what robot's here? What the heck? 6! Mistress! I trust your cranium is intact. 6, I'm glad to see you. Indeed, mistress. You have to stop them, 6. I think they're going to take the ship. I believe that is to be unlikely. But if I may, I believe we should leave this moon swiftly. How? Have you done something to... How? I will activate the hopper now. And so we left the camp and returned to the ship. I have questions. I don't really understand this menu. What the hell? Yahtzee left us behind, found a copper. So every single interaction is in here. God, the mouse is just confusing everything. Triangulate an ancient empire. 6 came back, triangulated an ancient pre-empire. I don't know what it's doing now. What's it doing? I don't understand. What is this? This menu is a complete disaster. I'm holding right at the moment and it's going left. Okay. What? Okay, I'll try to use the mouse. Okay, no, the mouse has no control over this either. So, is this like elastic almost? So I have no knowledge what happened this far ago, right? Let's get some basic knowledge here, because I am confused about a lot of things. An ancient observatory is founded 4,000 years ago. Alright. What does that mean? Ramba thinks it was watching the nebula, that it still is, and there is something vital waiting here to be found. The ancient time. The only relics from the ancient time are fragments of writing, but on Yox they believe the distant past will soon become our future. Oh, do they? Is it like a cyclical belief or something? And this was a 2,000 year period, 2,000 years ago. Basically what we consider Egyptian time, right? I don't know. Colossal statue placed on Elbereth. Only the feet remain. Oh, so this was less than 2,000 years ago. But the original statue must have stood as tall as the citadel. God is erected on Mercy for ritual purposes, or perhaps simply to mark an important location. Okay, that thing's pretty old. I remember that statue. Okay, what's happening now? What's it doing? Okay. Oh my god, what's it doing? I don't understand. It's skipping between red lines. Maybe red lines are... No, I don't understand. What the hell is it doing? It's going between these two areas for some reason. I like this though. 4,000 to 2,000 years ago is the ancient time. Then 1,500 to 1,000 years ago, we have the Ancient Empire. And then you got the Holy Empire, which was 1,000 years to like 400 years ago. So we got like 3 epochs there. I can't control this. Maybe LTRT is for zoom, okay. And L is for panning. Oh, wait, what? Oh, so left is literally for panning and not doing any zooming. Oh, so if I don't use right analog stick, I actually have complete control here. What analog stick was I using before? I thought I was using left one actually. Colossal statue placed on Elbereth. Is that the... Okay. Okay, I don't know what it's doing again. Goddess erected on Mercy. Okay, right analog stick's actually not doing anything now. I use D-pad sometimes. Nah. Okay, this menu is just such a disaster. But found nothing except for curious Christmas shards. I missed the place. The air there is soft and breezy. If there was any reason to return, I would. Remba's dig site, so that's where we are. Aside from the mural. Can we see our quests or what we're supposed to do at the moment? Because I can't remember. The moon Remba died on was once a hermitage. Had this place been a home ancient cult? In the coffer there I found a real treasure, but I don't think there's more for us to find there. This is the airless moon where Remba had his stash to find. Renaki, the market moon far outside the reach of Yoks. I've never been there. I had traveled to the lush rice fields of Mercy on the trail of Janiki Remba, but found nothing except for a curious crystal shard. I must have placed the air there is soft and scented. If there was any reason to return, I would. Elbereth is my home. It's where I moor when I want to sleep well, but not today. So what's the ancient site? From Remba's dig site, we recovered more shards of ironlight. I don't know any enough to find this site yet. So these are all the currents to get around, right? So are there no currents that go outside of this area? Is this the whole world map? Pre-Empire site. An eclectic series of ancient artifacts, most notably tappies. Some from the ages of buried from the ship Rembas. I lost city perhaps. I'd have to scour this area for more evidence to figure out the site's exact position, or I could explore other avenues to learn more. I mean, I could go back to Yoks. Professor Mir will want to know what happened to Janiki, but I don't know how she'll take it, and whether or not I should show her the crown is another question if I ever get back from Oroy. I could go there next. Oh, to Elbereth? Should I? Why can't we go there? Janiki Rambache had led us to the painted map and I stone shrink. Perhaps that will have some answers. I know not to find this site. I don't get it. Oh. I just went out of the menu and now life continues, as it should. Aboard the Nightingale, we returned to the ship and sprang up into the water. We should sail to Yoks and tell Miari what we've seen. Okay, I guess so. There's no choice in the matter this time. I think I can see them. I can see Yazi's limp. What? 6, what's been going on? What do we do about these 2 down there, 6? What's been going on? Are they aboard the Nightingale now? It seems Yazi's friend was left behind by Remba on the moon when Remba left, mistress. He took advantage of our interest to bring the ship here with the intention of rescuing his friend. I can hop her down and retrieve them, mistress. You think they'll try to overpower me? You think we should? You'll have to. You think they'll try to overpower me? Steal the ship? The man has only one functional arm, mistress. I would say the odds are even or better. Alright, go ahead and get them. Thank you, mistress. he has like a morality core, right? So he actually wants to do that. That's interesting. Interesting role for a robot to have. You came back for us. Let me make something clear right now. Sure. You try anything and I will toss you overboard. Yes, Mickeys. Don't start with the Mickeys again. Don't start with the Mickeys again. He understands Yoxian. What are you going to do with you? I'm not Yoxian. I'm from Albereth. Look at you. You have a ship. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you? There is nowhere in the nebula for us. On Albereth we are slaves. I will have to return to the market. I am owned. I don't want you to choose for you. I'm taking you to Yox. I'm going to take you back to Albereth. I don't want to choose for you, but I've got to take you somewhere. There is a moon, Renaki, I've heard of it. A market moon, we might find work there. You really don't want to go to Yox? Yox is a moon of devils. You are from Elbereth. Raniki's out of my way. It's like in the top corner of the map. You can find your own way from there, from Yox. 6 Chardar cores. At least you are safe, Sia. No one is ever safe, Yazi. Yes, mistress. Do we expend fuel, or do we just use the currents of the nebula to get around? What's happening? I mean, is it still... Am I still deciding where to go? Yeah, Renaki's way up here. That's the only place they can live. That's kind of sad. I wonder how much it's loading there. Like... I've decided to take Yazians here to Yox and hope they can find a way to get... Yeah, I'm guessing that's what she said. I've decided... Yeah, good. Why does it need me to click twice? It's so awkward. Just do it once. Eagle's Pass, sailing to Yox in Yoxian space via Ghost's Wake and the Lower Reach. All these currents have names. Why don't we see other ships fly around? And why don't we see... you know, like the islands. There's an unexplored river to the right. Oh, that sounds interesting. Let's take it. But I think it might head towards our destination. Like, what does it take for a moon to have air? Alia, are you sure about this? We'll find out. 6 is usually right about these things. How common is it to have ships? Oh, we have to go left here, dang it. Here's don't understand about Remba 6. What makes roboticists take up treasure hunting? What got him started? Have to go left here. A robot mistress.
They say on Iox that the rivers flow with the souls of the dead.
That's not nice. No.
Anything to scare you to the ground.
See, yeah, Ramba told me he was looking for an observatory. Mistress, I was not aware of this. He found a boat. And what is an observatory? Is it our type of observatory, like with telescopes? What are even stars in this world? How big is the nebula in this world? We should tell the professor what happened to Remba. I think it's a good place to stop for today, actually. It's been great. Yep, this was part 3 of Heaven's Vault. Thanks for watching, everyone. Brukel out. Have an awesome day. And cheers.